Hey everyone, welcome to another Minecraft video. Today I'm going to be taking you to every village from 1 to 71. And yeah, so we're going to start here. This is New Ellenbrook. I built this entire village myself. And as you can see, it's got a bit of a complex railway line. Multiple actually. And as we go along, you can see got a house and a house. We also have some bungalows over here as well, where got a few foxes. Over here is the local shop. Then here is the university. And over there's the airfield. As you can see, it's completely surrounded by aircraft. Next, this one's the childcare centre, for which I'll admit is extremely small. And this is the back end of town. So, yeah. Let's go to the next village. And yes, as you can see, got giant letters here that says Stella Lynn. I reckon that I might be having my first child by the year 2044. Now this here is the village of cats. I named it that because there are a lot of cats. This is the cat house there, and as you can see, it is packed. There's the hut, real estate services, fire department, police station, train station as well. There's the airfield, the bank, got 3 greenhouses here, glass aquarium, purple sheep, and as you can see, almost every house has, almost every building has a bell on the top. This one in particular is the church, and yeah. Now village number 3 is going to be quite a bit. It's going to be quite a bit away. But it's really not that far. You might remember this place. So look familiar? So we have arrived at Q Village. I named it that because I was thinking of my girl ghost at the time. And it was originally a ghost town, but now it is packed. So there's my house. I actually live here currently in this world. The hut. There's the airfield. International airliners can land here. But I'll admit this is a dirt runway. but I've seen giant aircraft land there, like 777s. That's the terminal. Got a few houses here and there. A lot of them have cobwebs. All of them have cobwebs, to be honest. Almost all of them. Not mine. Not my house. And this one is the Swinging Star. So this is going to be a Thunderbirds reference. So Alan Tracy once had this dream. He wasn't able to go to the Swinging Star because his father, Jeff Tracy, had told him, you can't leave the base unmanned. So he felt quite grumpy and decided he just wanted to go to bed. So he has this dream about going to the Swinging Star, except it was in space, just out where Mars is. And he had quite a good time there, but towards the end of the dream, he fell back down to Earth. And yeah, he really wanted to go to the Swinging Star. Alright, now we're up on the top half of the village, castle, primary school. Got the high school over there as well. And of course, a lot of students have to sit outside because I wasn't thinking big at the time. But there are plenty of other villages where there are actually huge education centres. So yeah. And we have this waterfall as well, for which you can basically just surf down to the bottom. Watch the salmon as he'll show you an example. Watch him do the work for you. Ha ha! There he goes. Funny boy. Got some nice camels over here as well. Now just over here as well we have the soul drop because of the lights. And there's a sign that says, go on, I dare you. But I'm not going to make you. I'm not going to make you jump down there. I'm very nice. Now what does that sign say? Silly me, I spelt you're wrong. If you think you're brave enough to go down the drop, you'll get good luck for a century. Ah, don't worry about it. You don't have to go down the drop. You already get good luck for a century just by watching this video, so thank you all. Right. Now, we're going to head on overseas again. And we're going to go to the next village, which is just down the river from the village of Cats. And it's just adjacent from the village of Crows. You guessed it, it's the village of Holidays. If you've been around watching videos on our channel for long enough, oh goodness. If you've been around watching our videos on our channel long enough, you'll probably know about this. Or even if you have watched the video of the longest highway as well, and the longest highway is even longer, you'll know about them. You'll know about it, as it is the last stop to Home City, which we're going to come to that in the future. Of course, in the same video. There's the international airfield. All international airliners go there. Now, here is the village of Holidays. As you can see, not much has been built Just got a couple of houses here and there. We have the hut. And I built this house here for Santa Claus, in case he wants to come and visit. Small airfield here as well. It's made out of dirt. And yeah, there's not much to show. So we'll move on to the next one. Now this is Mountainside Village. There's my house for this village. Got a castle. Got some nice houses over here as well. Got the hut. There's an airfield down here as well. And there's one up the mountain as well. I recently, it wouldn't be recent, I did this last month, in April. This airfield here is supposedly where airliners would probably which is where airliners would probably go. But it's not big enough, so I have to expand onto it quite soon. And yes, I've assassinated a pig because, let me remind you, my backwards counterpart, who is a ghost, he loves bacon, so he wants bacon, I'm giving him bacon. He is quite obsessed with bacon and eggs on toast. He loves it. I gotta be honest, I think he loves it more than anyone else in the world. I'm not gonna lie. Now, here is New Karratha. I named it after Karratha, which is up north from where I am. Got some nice houses here. This is the hut, and there's the airfield. New Karratha does have a terminal. I was going to say, me and Q were talking about airport terminals in the Minecraft world the other night, and as I'd worked out for her, out of all the airports and airfields that I have ever built, less than a quarter of them have terminals, because for most of them you can just walk in and walk out. You can just basically pay for your flight on your phone nowadays, and you don't have to check in through the terminal. Now, here's an interesting one. This place has 2 doors. You saw the one at the front. This is the one at the back. And I don't know if I actually built this one on the back, but if I did, yeah, I'm not sure. But to be honest, I think this is like a conjoined house. So that's what I'm thinking. Right. Let's go to the next village. We're going to come back to this one later. Now this is New Beverley. I named it after Beverley because it reminds me of that town in the wheat belt. It's where they fly the gliders. On YouTube, you should see a video about one person who flew a glider with the Beverley Gliding Society, and the glider they flew is an Alexander Schneider Ask 21 Victor Hotel Bravo Sierra Sierra. It's been up on YouTube for about 17-18 years now, and I definitely recommend you should watch it. Shout out to the pilot who flew that glider. Awesome video. There's my house for this village. There's the hut. Got a lot of lovely houses here as well. One over there. One over this way. There's the airfield. It's quite small. But it's definitely glider friendly. It's a gravel runway. Now just down the road here, we have New Cairo. I named it that because it reminds me of ancient Egypt. This is my house for this village. The hut. There's the airfield here. The runway's quite small. And rest of the houses here look a bit like a castle, don't they? It's a pretty interesting village. Now, as you can see, we've got a couple of settlements up here. Let me take you to this one here first. This one here is New Three Springs, which I named after Three Springs up north. It's just about 3 hours out from Perth, if I can remember correctly. There's the hut. Got a few houses here. And I even fixed this one because it looked a bit damaged. So I decided, why not fix it? And I did. Now let's go up to this little settlement here, New Exmouth, for which I named it after Exmouth. There's the hut. A few houses here and there. And I even fixed this one as well. It also looked a bit damaged, so I fixed it. Right. Now, number 11. Number 11 is more rather of an actual settlement rather than just a small town. But I like to consider it as a small community. So this is it here. We passed over it a bit earlier. Last month, in April, I have named it Q Island because rumour has it that there are ghosts that live here. So this is my house. There's the hut. Now, over here is a dam for which I built to separate it from the rest of the land and also to stop the turtles from getting across. They probably going to say to me, Van Thursday, why did you build a dam and not put up a fence? Well, I wasn't thinking of fences at the time. I was just thinking of putting up a dam which, gets the turtles in the water. One of them's crossed the line. That's alright though. I'll do your request and put up a fence later. Right. Now, village number 12. So, it's between New Ellenbrook and the village of Cats. I built it as a resource village. to help the two of them connect. But in reality, the village of cats isn't really that far from New Ellenbrook. You can basically just walk straight across there if you want. Right, it's just along this way. Now, here it is. So this is New Albany. I named it after Albany, the regional city down south. It's got its own airfield, helipad as well. And yes, as you can see, I did the Ukrainian flag because I wanted to support Ukraine and not Russia. I believe around here is where there's a primary school and a high school. Not too sure which one's which though. Let's have a look. Primary, secondary. There you go. That answers my question. And I believe around here should be the local shop. And I think regional shop. Yeah, that's it right there. And there's the hut as well. Yeah, there's not much to show. Well, I think there was a lot to show. But to be honest, it's not as big compared to New Ellenbrook, but it's in similar size of the village of cats. I'm not going to lie. Now, this next village you're going to see, it's one of two villages that are underwater, as a matter of fact. And to help me spot it, I put a sign up on top of a ship that is sunk few hundred years ago. And that sign says, down here. And if I spot it, that should be where the village is. There. Down here. There you go. So I named it Old Atlantia after the city of Atlantis. I don't think there is strong evidence that Atlantis has existed yet. So for now, it's a myth. But as you can see, it's like a village of ruins. But I can definitely say that it's a good community for fish. And there's the hut. Now, let's go to number 14. This way, of course. Don't want to get lost. Let's go to number 14. You're not going to believe about number 14. Number 14 is the New Ellenbrook Residency. And it's just out from the village of cats. Now, I know what you're thinking. It looks like it's a part of the village of cats. But no. I would consider it as its own village because I wanted to give the people some extra space in case there's no room left in New Ellenbrook itself. In New Ellenbrook, the population is currently 145. But for now, in this residency here, only the millionaires live here. For example, Stella Lynn Comet. she is a friend of mine and Luna's. So, got the shop behind this tree, government house, got a few education centres here and there, got some bungalows, which I'll admit they're very small, swimming centre, multi-millionaire mansion. I came to liking it again because it's got quite a few places to go about. And as you can see, there is a house that looks like that because my sister asked me to build it, and so I did. And there's a polar bear enclosure as well. Don't worry, they're not cold. I think they just think it's a bit crowded in here. And I don't want them to overheat, so... But we got a backyard polar bear there as well. And, yeah, I think that's everything for now. Now, let's go to the next place, which for now is considered a settlement, but I'm soon going to make it into an actual small community. You'll probably know this from watching our video of the longest highway, and the longest highway is even longer. This is Mount Colony. Got my house here, and there's the hut. And that's it. There's going to be more houses soon. I'm just not sure where to put them. That's the thing. And yeah, don't want Nitsua going hungry. That's his name. That's his name, Nitsua, my backwards counterpart. Now let's go to the next one. Fences on the mountain? Funny. Don't worry, we're going to come back to this one eventually. It's way down on the list. But I promise you, we're definitely going to get there. Now, we are going to go to a village. Oh, there it is. So this is Ice Village. I sculpted out of those ice formations and made them into houses. This one in particular is the hut. And yeah, there's not much to show since the ice formations almost look the same. Now, let's go to number 17, which is just across. You're going to remember this one. This is Q Village 3. I don't know where the hell the second one went. It might be hiding somewhere. Now, this is my house for the village. The hut's up there. So is the airfield. Got some nice houses here. We've got the bottom half and we've got the top half. Now stay tuned. It's going to be a long journey. But number 18 is a village which I have renamed. So we're going to do a cutscene here and yeah, just going to go ahead and do it. Stay tuned. So here we are. This is New Dnipropetrovsk. I used to call it Bohemian Rhapsody Village because I was thinking of that song at the time, but I renamed it New Dnipropetrovsk in support of Ukraine. But I kept some Queen references here, like Queen Road. There's the hut over there. And got some nice houses here as well. Now, this village doesn't have an airfield yet, but sometime soon I'm definitely going to get around to it, for sure. Now, let's go to village number 19, which, to be honest, is not that far off. There's the airfield for it. And here we are. This is the second village of cats. I named it that because there are also a lot of cats. There's the hut. Got some nice houses here as well. And also, I'm going to show you to the west of this village, there's a mine. People can come in, people can come out. It's a bit harder to come out because I don't think there's like a redstone connection to connect this sort of railway, because this is a detector railway. So if a miner wants out, other miners have to push them back up. And if you're wondering, do they go with the miner who's going out, or do they come with them? To be honest, I let them come with them, because if they just need a break from mining, then yeah, all you need is about 1 or 2 people to push the mine cart back up, and that's it. And yeah, alright, I'm gonna go on another long journey again, so I'm gonna do another cutscene. And so here we are in New Bullsbrook. I named it that because it reminds me of Bullsbrook, which, to be honest, it's just up the highway. There's my house for this village. We've got a lot of lovely houses here, in one over there. There is the hut. We've got a small airfield here. New Bullsbrook does have a terminal. Funny. But you're probably going to ask me, Van Thursday, have you built an Air Force base nearby? Guess what? Yes, I did. PS Air Force Base, everyone. It's a sort of levitating airfield. So basically it floats. There's the terminal for it. Now, let me take you to village number 21, which is not that far off. And as you can see here, I gave you a post one other time, which I asked you if you wanted me to build Europe, and you said yes. Well, I failed at that. Turns out you can't build a place that shapes like a country or a continent without having to use a map. Oh well, you live and you learn. That's what I always say. Now here it is. This is the 21st village, and this is the 21st village that I've discovered. You're gonna love it when you hear the name. I called it Blackjack Town. It's a casino reference. This is my house for the village over there. There's the hut. And a lot of castle-like buildings. You can see that this here is a sort of an airfield, but you can't land there because those things are in the way. But it's perfect for the Air Force to practice their go-arounds. Now, let's go over to village number 22, which it's just adjacent to Q Village 3. You can basically just walk across and it's right there. This is the village in between. There's only 2 people that live there. And I fixed one house. And I fixed this garden as well and put a tree in. To be honest, I put in a lot of trees around here. I wanted to rehabilitate the area. So, yeah. And there's the hut as well. Now, we're going to go on another long journey. So, third cutscene. And, stay tuned. Alright, so here we are, Scott City. I named it Scott City because Scott wanted a city. So, I gave him one. Now, let's take you to this building first of all. This one, by far, is the most hardest building I have ever built. It was just as hard as the Diamond Mansion. It took like about half an hour to build, which I'll admit is a lot of work. We got a lot of high-rises here, along with those lovely houses. Blue concrete building. This is the ring building because the balcony shapes like a ring. My house, Scott's house. There's the hut. This is a dirty building. House of Differences. Scott City International Airport. And, yeah. There you go. Now, let's go to Home City. Yep, you saw it coming. Home City is number 24 on our list. And if you remember watching The Longest Highway is Even Longer, I gave you a tour of the city. So, yeah, I wanted to show you around. comment below if you remember any of the buildings. Comment below. We're almost here now. There we are. This is the hill that it's on. There's Home City. A lot of glass buildings here and there, though there are some wooden buildings like this one, and this one. They're the only three. This one is like a semi-wood and glass building. And basically every glass building has a wooden frame because you can't put ladders on glass, I'm afraid. So had to put wooden frames onto the glass buildings. That's Q's building there. And of course, if you've watched Top 5 Door, this is the door house. A house of doors. And people have kept it closed this time. Good lad. Good lad. This is the House of the Four of Hearts. That's for all of us on the channel. This is the stair house or roof house if you like. This is the bed house, which is quite literally a house of beds. Test framework. There's the hut. And this Prismarine building here, it's the education centre for specific students. So basically any student picked by me would go there. And there is a cat on the building. How cute. How cute. Alright. Now let's go to village number 25. Or rather, place number 25. Because number 25 is also a city. Because it's got a lot of houses. It's honestly not that far at all. You just have to travel across this way if you want to get there. Alright. Scott City. It's just across this way. If we go further up, you're gonna see it. Boom, 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 boom. There. So this is Tim City. I named it that because Tim also wanted his own city, so I gave him one. It doesn't look like it's... So to you, it doesn't look like it's got any high-rises at all. And it might not look like a city, but I would consider it a city because it's got a lot of houses. And it's quite the hustle and bustle there. Got its own airfield. It's quite small, but you can definitely land a regional airliner there. Cessna 182 or Saab 340, they're up for it. And it's an open airfield. Now, and I haven't built a hut for it. I have to do it later. Yeah, please remind me. I'll have to build it later. That island looks like Brazil. Alright. This next village is across the water. Here it is. So we have arrived at... Oh, it's called Island Village. I used to call it Mars Village, but now it's Island Village. But it's not an island because Geister's Point is just behind that hill there. So it's not an island in technicalities. Not its own island anyway. And I haven't built a hut for this one either. You gotta remind me, everyone. There's the airfield here. It's definitely long enough for... It's long enough for airliners to land there. Boy, will they ever calm down? They don't know how to keep chill like me. Alright. Well, we're going to do another cutscene here. Because the next village I'm going to take you to is something you're going to find quite interesting. Stay tuned. So here we are. This is Hawk Village. Or, by its full name, let me find that sign. Where is it? There. British Aerospace Hawk Mark 127 Lead-In Fighter Village. So, basically, this is where all the Hawks go in this Minecraft world. And besides, I bet you'll love it when the Hawks fly over. It's a fantastic sight. Don't want my boy going hungry. Now, a majority of the villages around numbers 27 to a majority of the villages here from numbers 27 to 39, they are all quite close. So let's go to village number 28. Let's go. It's just over there. So this village is 7th World War Village. It's just a random name that I have come up with. It's just a random name I came up with. So this is 7th World War Village. And by far, it's probably the skinniest village I have ever seen. because it goes along and not across. And there's an airfield here. Regional airliners can land there. Now, village number 29. Trying to remember where that is. So there's the hut over there. This is definitely... Oh, this is number 29. Huh. I know where number 28 is. So, follow me. Village number 28 is the second of the two villages that are underwater. And it's just right outside from where New Bullsbrook is. So, I'm going to take you there now. Don't you worry, I know exactly where we are going. This area in the east, I know it like the back of my hand. Yeah. That's supposed to be Slovakia. Alright. I'm going to do this just for fun. It's... Oh. It's down here. There it is. Now this underwater village... I actually gave Q the chance to name this village, and she has named it after one of her ancestors, which we're going to have to go to the sign to read it. Retikitaran. It's like some sort of Eastern European name on a very long scale. That's the hut. It's only a couple of houses here. Home for the fish. Alright. There's Q Village. Alright. Now let's go to village number 30. So, village number 30 is also a desert village, like this one here. I think I know where it is. If I just continue along where the deserts are. Let me see. This way. Don't worry, I know where I'm going. There we are. Now, I think this is it. Nowhere village. So this is village number 30. This is the hut here. It's one of the biggest ones you've probably ever seen. And now, yeah, there's the airfield. There's nothing much to show, so onwards to village number 31. Which, bear with me, I'm sometimes forgetting where it is, but I have a feeling that if we are going in the right direction, we should be able to point out where it is. Because I'm going to see a giant arrow that points towards it. Yeah, I built a giant arrow to point towards the village in case I get lost and don't know where it is. But I feel like I should know. I should know. I can tell you now, this jungle is massive. This way leads towards, I know where that goes. We're going this way. Rightio, where is that giant arrow? Hold on. Let me find my bearings first. We're gonna get there, trust me. Oh, funny. That one, I'm going to show you that later. Must have took a wrong turn. Gotta look for the arrow. Those are some nice cherry blossoms, aren't they? It smells good. There's the arrow. this way, my friends. So here it is. Let's land at the airfield just for fun. So this is Darrick Village. I named it after... I've watched a video about the future of Earth for the next 1,000 years. And there was this country called the Darrick Republic, and it's where Iran is. So I'm going to depart from this airfield again so I can show you where is what. Oh. I haven't built a hut for this village. Funny, I thought I did. Huh, strange. Alright. Now let's go to village number 32. And I think I know just where it is. This jungle is massive. Bro, even if my hand is supersized, I can't even carry it. Ah, I think I know where we are now. There it is. Everyone, welcome to the village of boredom. I called it the village of boredom because nothing too much happens around there. There's the airfield here. It's a pretty simple runway. A lot of castle-like buildings. There's the hut. It's absolutely tiny. And yeah, there's not much to show. Now, let's take you to village number 33. This one's going to be interesting. This one is an airfield for small aircraft. And this one is the actual airfield for this village. Right here. So, I've called this village Listeric. I named it after a period of time in the future. The Listeric period is when the Earth will be frozen over in another glaciation event caused by the meteor that causes the next extinction event. And you can see here it looks a pretty wrecked place, knowing the mountains and all. And I'm surprised how the people can survive in an environment like this. So amazing. Right, now, let's take you to the next village, but we're going to go via a village that will teleport to. There is one village I know so well for where the coordinates are, and we're going to go via that place. Teleport. We're going to teleport to 2300, 97, minus 1497. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. And boom. There you go. We're going to come back to this one in a little while. Now let's go to village number 34. You're gonna love the name of the village when you first hear it. Now, where are we? Okay. That's okay. Just keep going straight. Just keep going straight. Not for too long, anyway. And boom. I trusted my instincts. Now, this village is home to the biggest high school you have ever seen, which is, you're literally seeing it right in front of you. You're going to love the name of the village when you hear it. This is Proxima Centauri Village. I named it after the Proxima Centauri system, because even though it may seem quite distant, doesn't mean it's not that far away. So say you had force field protection and you're going at 1 billion kilometers an hour out from Earth and you wanted to go to Proxima Centauri. It's about 40 trillion kilometers away. And to be honest, it won't actually take you 4 years. It's only going to take you 132 days. So, in a nutshell, the speed of light is slower than you think. So, got a basketball court, cricket pitch, airfield, got a lot of education centres for specific students. There's the hut, childcare centre, primary school, you know, the high school. And it's a pretty fantastic village. Now, let's go to village number 35. And to be honest, village number 35 is one of the most isolated villages you have ever seen. And I'm going to take you there right now. Just need to I'm going where those poles are going. They have the instinct. We're definitely going in the right direction. And we're gonna circle right round to it. Where'd you go? This way. And yeah, it's quite literally in the jungle. This way. Huh, funny. Let's go. Alright. Where? Are we going in the right direction? I'm not sure. Yeah, I think we are. We're going where those poles are going. It's gonna take us... It should take us right to it. We're right in the middle of... If we are going in the right direction... No, I don't think we are. I don't think we are. No, I don't think... I'm not sure. Let me see. No. Turn around. We're going back. I don't think those poles are leading us the right way. Where is it? I should know exactly where it is. Did we pass it already? I think we did. Might be behind this hill. Yes, it is. There we are. So, this is village number 35. And, don't know where the sign is. I think it's up on top of here. Behind this hill, yeah. It's just a guide to where it is. There's the sign. I've called it Lightning Village because quite often it gets stormy here because it's in the middle of the jungle. And also because the F-35s go here as well. Built an Air Force base for them. There's the hut, helipad, and a lot of houses here as well. I got to build a bridge so we can connect the two sides. I got to do that. I seriously gotta do that. So, yeah. Right, well, let's go to village number 36. I know exactly where it is. And we went past this village when we did the world's longest highway is even longer. And I'm going to take you there right now. It's just across from where this village is. Honestly, you could just walk across from there. There. So this village here, you'll probably remember, this is Denmark. I named it after the town down south. There's the airfield. There's the hut. Primary school, high school, childcare centre, and a lot of education centres for specific students. There's like 5, so... And now, let's go to number 37, which is that one we earlier ran into accidentally. I know exactly where it is. And we're going to run into it again. Here it is. This is Savannah Valley River. Because it's in the savannah, it's in a valley, and it's next to a river. And this airfield here is very small. It was quite dangerous, but when I chopped down that tree, I made it a bit more safe, but still only 2 specific aircraft can land there. That would be the Twin Otter and the Antonov AN-2. And the hut is just down here. And now we're going to go to that village that we earlier spawned into. And by far it's my most favourite one. And Q likes it as well. Here it is. This is Blue Ghost. Q and I both came up with that name together, so that's what we named it. This is the primary school. This is the high school. It's not the largest high school, but it's the tallest. It's 5 stories high. We got the airfield with the Queanbeyan flag colours. We've got the helipad. Got a couple of pools here. Glass house, the hut, and I redid those 3 houses right here This house, however, it's the Queanbeyan Confederation building, so that's where world leaders go. And I already did this one as well. It kind of looks the same, but I got rid of the old logs and used spruce blocks instead. And you can see there's not really anyone in this village because this is going to be a home for ghosts. And yeah, we're going to go back there someday. I'm going to go back there someday. Definitely. Maybe later this evening. Alright, now we're going to go to village number 39, which is, bear with me, it's going to be quite a journey away. But, to be honest, it's not actually that far. We're going to be crossing the jungle again, of course. And it's just out from Nowhere Village. Where is it? This way, I think. Temple? What does that sign say? This way to Denmark and Lightning Village. So this is the direct route to get to Denmark and Lightning Village. Where is it? Let me think. It should be this way. Yeah, I think we're definitely going in the right direction. Just have to... Cool, bro. Cool. This way. It's more towards this way. There. And it's out from where this village is. So I'm going to take you over this rocky formation. And the village I'm going to take you to, it also doesn't have an airfield, but you can actually get helicopters to land there. Here. This is the village of Brutality. Kind of figures because not everyone is quite nice here. There's the hut over there. And, yeah. We're going to do another cutscene because the 40th village is quite a while away. So, stay tuned. So, here we are. This is village number 40. I have called it the village of education because when they used to say in the old days that they had to fly to school, we took it seriously. there's the airfield here. It's just right there. Definitely going to have to get rid of that house to make way for the airfield, if I may. Oh, okay. Yeah, just remembered where village number 46 is. Alright. Now let's take you to... Oh, if you're wondering where the hut is, it's there. Now let's go to number 41. So, here it is. This village is Falcon Shot Village. It's just a random name I came up with. This is the hut. It's probably the biggest one I've ever built. And there's the airfield there. International airliners can land there. And yeah, castle-like buildings and whatnot. Oh, nice airfield. Natural occurrence and whatnot. Right, let's surf across the water. Huh, and I thought you said you were a freeze-free iPad. I think it's... yeah. Definitely going the right way. Gotta be. There we are. So we're gonna go to village number 42 now. There. So this is Somerville. I named it that because it gets really hot here. Chasms underneath. And yeah, got an international airfield here. And the hut is right in front of it. A lot of good houses here as well. Now let's go to number 43, which isn't that far off. It's just across. It's just across this area here. And here it is. Now if we go to the front of it here, I've called it Ectolist. Ectolist is Austinian for this is real. And yeah, it's a real village within a swamp. It's got all sorts of hidden places. There's the hut. There's the airfield for airliners. Not international ones, but national ones. Now let's go to village number 44. And quite surprisingly to you guys, it's actually quite close. Because have a look at what village we're passing by right now. The second village of cats. So it's not that far at all. Now, village number 44, it's literally been hiding in plain sight this whole time. And it was until last month that I had discovered it. And New Beverley is right behind that hill. So I've called this village, let me take you to that sign which says the name. I called it the Invisible Village because it's hiding from New Beverley, which is just right over there. Just have a look. Just have a look. That's New Beverley over there. And this is the Invisible Village. It's been hiding all this time. And there's the hut for it. And, yeah, that's all the houses. That's it. Only a few amount of people live there. And now, let's go to number 45. I know exactly where it is, so you're going to have to trust me on this one. Right. Let's have a look. Yeah, we're going in the right direction. Wait. Who's that I can hear? I think Qatar's coming over. Not sure. Alright, now here's this village. I'm building it myself. It's still currently in the works. I have called it Geistes Point. And the scenery here, it's very lovely, isn't it? And this is the first ever house that's been built. Yeah, and there's a sign that specifically says, first built house. Right. Now, let's go across to village number 46. there's Falcon Shot Village. This is where we turn. It should be just behind that hill. Wait. Where could it be? If we look further up, we should be able to see it. I'm just wondering if we're going... There we are. There it is. So I believe this is number 46. Yes, it is. Just had a look at the hut. This village is called... Oh, why is it facing away? Oh, it's just telling you where Falcon Shot Village is. Which way to go. Okay, so... What did I call this village? Where's the sign? Huh. Wait, did I not give this village a name? I should have given it a name. Where is the sign? I don't know. I thought I named this village. Huh. Apparently this village doesn't have a name. So funny, I thought I named it. But apparently it doesn't have a name. So... So, let's give it a name now. We're gonna call it... What shall we call it? Let's call it... Let's call it Desert River Village, because why not? It's in the desert, it's next to a river. Desert River Village. There. Let's give it that name. Now, village number 47, I don't think should be too far away. I think I know exactly where it is. There it is. Because it's connected to Geister's Point. And I did give it a name for this village. Don't want my boy going hungry. It's in Austinian. Shakten, Krastaken, Krokoran. How can I translate that? What's it translate to? Oh, they've changed direction. Okay. So the airplanes have changed direction. I know what it translates to. So, Shakten, Krastaken, Krokoran in Austinian is Austinian for obtuse crusted residence. So the village is called Obtuse Crusted Residence. And now we're going to do another cutscene here, because Village 48 and Village 49 are actually quite close to New Ellenbrook. So here we are. This is what I call the second ice village. I carved out some more ice formations and made them into houses. For some of those formations, you are actually in a cubicle underwater. They're called cubicles if they're underwater houses, actual underwater houses, for which the front door is at the surface. And one of the houses is quite literally in the mountain. So is this one. And it's quite a cold village there. And even the airfield here is one of the most dangerous airfields you would ever try to land. In. Only the Twin Otter can land here with a shallow approach. You won't be able to land here. You won't be able to land here unless you're skilled, like me. So let's try and land at this airfield and see how we go. So we're going to start here, and we're going to come in and descend into the airfield. It's going to be a very dangerous job, trust me. But don't worry, you're in safe hands of the most skilled pilot you have ever heard. Oh, we're going around? It's okay. You're allowed to go around if you feel like the approach wasn't right. You're allowed to do that. Alright. Let's try this approach again. this is just practice. And you have to stop quite quickly, otherwise you're not going to be able to land. Oh, and there's a bunny rabbit in the airfield. But the good news is, when you're going out this way, you're going to be completely safe. But you have to lift off right at the end of the runway. Otherwise, your plane is instantly destroyed. Yeah, so it's one of the most dangerous airfields that I would have ever built. Now, we're going to go to village number 49. Now, it had only just recently been confirmed as a separate village, as by the people. Village number 49 is the village of crows. So this village here, it's separate from the village of holidays just over there. The village of crows only just recently got its title of being its own village. So, village of crows. And there's the hut that says everything. Alright. Now, going to do another cutscene because the 50th village is... Alright, so here we are. We are at the semi-decennial village. Semi-decennial means the 50th in Austinian English. And as you can see, it looks really, really beautiful. It's long. It's in its own valley, as I can see. My 50th village, and it's truly beautiful. Yep, I said that right. This is the hut there. And the airfield is just over here. Now, let's go to number 51, which is just over this way. Here it is. So, I called this village Interstellar Village. The reason I called it that is because you can actually get a good view of the night sky from here. There's not that many lights, so yeah, you're going to have a beautiful night sky if you live here. And the international airfield is over there. This is the hut just behind those two buildings. And yeah. Alright. Now, we're going to teleport to Blue Ghost again. Because and boom, we're in Blue Ghost again. It's the one place where I know the coordinates so well. Now, I'm going to take you to I'm going to take you to village number 52. Are we going the right way? There. We'll go from here. Oh, there it is. This way's the Hawk Village. We're going to go this way this time. Ah, yes. We are almost there. Here we are. So this is village number 52, and I called it Strato Fortress Village, after the B-52. There's no airfield yet, but when I build it, this is where all the B-52s are going to go. Now, I'm going to take you to village number 54 now, since it's actually quite close to Strato Fortress Village. Village number 53 is quite a journey away. So here is village number 54, and I called it Iraq. I just randomly called it that because the moment I saw this village, I was thinking of that country at the time, so... And yeah. But it doesn't just have to be people from Iraq who can visit there. Anybody can visit this place with its unique name. And the hut is just down here. Alright. We're gonna teleport again. So what we're gonna do... So here we are. We are at village number 53. This one is, I'll just take you to the sign. This is Geistes Village. So basically, it is a town for ghosts. This is the hut, and you got a lot of lovely houses over here as well. Let's be honest. Alright, let's go further up this way. This way. Alright. This is where our circle begins. Sunken boat. Yeah, I time travelled and sunk it. Sorry, Napoleon, you're not going anywhere. There you are. What do we have here? I see. Let's have a read. Let's have a read. And the memories were lost long ago. positively charged lightning bolt. Definitely more rare than negatively charged, which tend to have the tendrils snaking out. Ah, interesting. There you go. You learn something new every day, folks. But at least you have beautiful ghosts. Ah, there we are. Now here is village number 55, the village of disasters. I called it that just for fun. This is the hut right here, and we have a lot of houses up here and even down there. Now let's go to number 56. And surely we won't miss it. Like we did with the number 57 last time. Because I did a survey of the area earlier today, and yeah, just wanted to make sure I was just going down the right path. Where is it? Let's have a look. Village number 56. Yeah, village number 56 should have some sort of part jungle vibes. There we are. So here it is. The village of peace. The hut's just up here, and we've got a lot of lovely houses and 2 castles next to each other. How interesting. There you go. And the memories were lost long ago. But at least you have beautiful ghosts. There's village number 57. I have called it the village of robustness. So, to be robust means to be tough and strong. And that's how I would describe this village. We've got the hut and the houses here. The amount of land is very diverse. Now let's go to number 58. There it is. Should be down below. Village of Resilience, I've called it. The hut. Let's find the hut. It's just right here. Got quite a few houses here and there. Now this is where we start turning east. Now here is the Village of Togetherness. I named the last village the Village of Resilience because it's close to this one. Closer communities are more resilient, as they say in the NRMA ad. And the Village of Togetherness means being close together, hey. The hut's here, and not too many houses, but still got room nonetheless. Those two houses are facing each other. It's like they're having a staring contest. Now let's go this way. That's where the lines are going. Aw, cute kitty. And this is Kitty. Of course, that's the nickname of my daughter. She's not born yet, but that's a nickname. Crater. Ben Asteroid made that. This way. Now I'm going to take you to village number 60. There it is right here. We have the hut over there. And got some nice houses here as well. And you're going to love it when you hear the name of this village. I have called it Jade Village. I named it after my sister. Because I thought, why not give her her own village? Now let's go back this way. And now, this way. There we go. Don't work hard when you can work smart, I always say. Guys, scratch everything. I've just remembered. Just today, I have discovered 5 new villages. So, in this direction, I'm going to take you to villages number 72 and 76. But if I'm going to be honest here, I don't always put every village in order. So, yeah, I kind of give them the number depending on what it feels like. So this village here, it's a ghost town. There's the hut. All the houses here got cobwebs. And let me show you this. In this village, we have the first ever library. So, if you want to come and read, you may do so. Yeah, Nitsia was still hungry for bacon. He hasn't come and visit here in a while. It's been ages. It's been ages. Now, you won't believe what I've called this village. So, since it's village number 72, I've called it Dark Star Village, after the SR-72. And this is the longest runway you have ever seen. 5 kilometres long, if I had to take a guess. It's an international airport and an Air Force base. Now let me take you this way. Still hungry for some bacon, eh? Yeah, I gotta be honest, I'm hungry for some bacon as well. So, I gotta eat dessert, knowing me. I rarely ever eat dessert. Now, village number 76. We don't have to go in every numbered order. We just go to wherever what turns up first. So this is village number 76. I called it Mountain Blossom Village because it's next to a mountain, or rather, it's on a mountain. You could say it's next to a mountain, reciting it. And it's got cherry blossoms as well. This is the hut, and we got quite some houses here. They look very nice. Now, let's go back. Let's go back this way, because there are a few other places I want to show you. Knowing me, which way do we go? We go this way. Let's see, if I just head straight this way, I'll be able to come back to where the line is. Just travel across this part. We're gonna see it. Boom. Let's continue. So here's village number 61, and I have named it Forest View, after the street I used to live down, Forest View Boulevard. I don't live there now. I've moved out in 2017, so no big deal. So there's the hut, and got quite a few houses here. Let's put a grass block where this farm is, just so can solve the flooding problem. But yeah, I think this little inlet has enough water. And now we're going this way. Now this next village may surprise you. So we're going to head off to village number 62. And you're going to be amazed by what I have named it. Bear with me, it may take quite a bit. There you go. Got a canyon here. Looks almost like the Grand Canyon, doesn't it? I think we are about to approach the next village, so put your glasses on for this, everyone. We have arrived at village number 62, for which I've called it Classic Village, after the IL 62. And if you don't know, I actually have a model of an IL 62, and it's operated by Air Ukraine. NATO has given it the name Classic because of its original look. Let's have a look. What are we going to see? When Europa collided with Mars, Mars began to rotate faster, which made a magnetic field. Oh, so... Oh. Oh. Oh, it did get a magnetic field. Oh. Oh. Oh, so it was... Oh, so... Apparently, if you collide Europa with Mars, you can give it back its magnetic field because it's rotating faster. And yeah, as you can see, we've got some nice houses here. Which way do we go next? This way. Yeah, hunting for bacon never gets old, trust me. It never gets old. And, trust me, whenever my backwards counterpart asks for bacon, he just won't stop going on about bacon and eggs on toast. So I gotta give it to him. Alright, we have arrived at village number 64. For which I have named it Jackson Village. So Jackson, if you're watching this, shout out to you. this is the hut there, and for the houses here, it's so diverse. It's really diverse. Even got a couple down here as well. There it is. Alright. Right. I'll be back in just a moment. Alright. I'm back. Dear. Yeah. Mama just told me my shirt was on backwards, so... There we go. All better. No wonder the collar felt so funny. Now, where are we gonna go next? And I was running around the room thinking, what the hell am I doing? Alright. Now, this way is the... Wait, hold on. Am I going the right way? Hold on. Am I going the right way? Oh, yes I am. I was gonna say. Because, there was another village hiding around somewhere. And to be honest, it's not that far from where Charlotte is. And I'm gonna let you in on this right now. Village number 75 is... Oh, wait. Oh, we turned up at Charlotte. Okay. Oh, okay. So, let's go back this way. This was just the quicker way to get to that village. I just want to take you to village number 75 first. Now, bear with me on this one. Village number 75 is a village in a very, very, very dangerous location. So, just letting you in on that one. It's just along those. Did we pass it already? I don't know. Yes, so it is. We are going this way. And that was the quick way to Charlotte. That may as be. So this is village number 75. And I have called it the Village of Horribleness. Because guess what it's right outside from? A dark and demonic cave. Once you're in, you're never coming back out. I gotta be honest. So, the huts there got quite a few houses as well. And, but if I'm gonna be honest with you, I would definitely say stay away from this village. Because this cave is what makes it dangerous. So, don't go there. Because, if you are there and you notice that your friend is here and you say, "Here's my friend." And you say, "Here is my friend." And then the next day, there went my friend. This cave is what I call a black hole in a nutshell. So if we go this way though... Oh, well, isn't that a coincidence? The Village of Horribleness is just over here, and Charlotte is just over there. So yeah, I named this village Charlotte because me and Q both like that name, so yeah, it's both our favourite girl name, so I gotta say it's quite good. Germanic Russia. Let's have a look. Right, I'm gonna have a look on the flight radar real quick. Oh. New Zealand. And New Zealand. Saw the flight, which the pressurization got busted. Not much seems to be happening. AirAsia's just about to take off to Denpasar. And Batik Air's coming in from Jakarta. Oh, there you go. There you go. Most lovely thing. That is good news, my friend. That is good news. But I gotta say, it's not much flights to Bali from Perth. We should definitely have all 15 flights at maximum come to Perth every day. Let's be honest. Just realised. I was going to say. If you don't know. So if you don't know, so there's the hut. So if you don't remember, the Prismarine buildings here, they are the education centres for specific students at whatever age. This one hosts a record 7. these two are connected to each other. And, yeah. Let's be real here. But let's be real here. This village looks very beautiful. And it looks very clean as well. I definitely like to ward away intruders here. I definitely like to ward away intruders. Aw, look at the little putty tat. Aw, cutie. Cutie. What a cutie. Oh, yeah. And if you don't know, over there we have the... This is actually an animal house. I'll just show you through the window real quick. Got a cow. We've got a couple of cats in here as well. It's an animal house. And this is the airfield right here. I flew there in my 777 earlier today. And, yeah. And, in searching for some other villages, and, when I discovered Darkstar Village, when I discovered that ghost town and named it Darkstar Village, I thought this is the perfect place to, to actually place the Darkstar aircraft, which are operated by my country's Air Force. So, yeah. And they did need a long enough runway, because even though they can take off quite quickly, doesn't mean they can slow down quickly as well. Because when they land, they're landing at about 250 to 300 knots, which, bear with me, is quite fast. It's almost half the speed of sound. Let's have a look. I'm not sure I just said what people say. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Peppa Pig doesn't like pumpkins. What's it got to do with making her have a triangle nose? Strange thing, but guess it's to attract the viewers, eh? Don't forget to watch our new YTP of the Troublesome Twits. It's very funny. I absolutely laughed. It's very funny. But yeah, this is Charlotte, everyone. A very nice, very picturesque village. And yeah, I think I'll be coming back here sometime later tonight. I don't know. Is my phone ringing, eh? Hello? Oh, hey Q, how you doing? Yeah, not too bad. I was going to say, Alright, what's going on today, my girl? Okay, I'm listening. Stop it. Really? Oh my god. Oh my god. Congratulations, my girl. Man, I am so surprised. I am so surprised. And you're telling the truth. Wow. That's good, that's good. I gotta say, that is good. Man. Wow. Yeah, I'm speechless. I am speechless. I am speechless. But seriously, congratulations. Love you for that. I just want to ask, have you actually given them a name? Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, I agree. We do actually love that name. It's a beautiful one. Fits one quite well, I gotta say. Oh, so I'm just on Minecraft at the moment, just giving the viewers a bit of a tour, and yeah. Alright, talk to you later. Alright, bye for now, see you later. See ya. That was my girl ghost, everyone. I just heard the most amazing news from her, and it left me quite surprised. Oh my goodness. I'll tell you at the end of the video. I'll tell you at the end. Alright, I think we're coming back to where we started now. Hang on. Let's actually go back towards Charlotte, because when I flew back to Kew Village earlier today, I actually ran into the 65th village. So I'm gonna take you there now, if I know where. If I can find where Charlotte is. There. So if we go in a southeasterly direction, we're going to end up in that village. So let me take you there now. And the name I gave this village is... It has a very retro style. And it's been named after a sci-fi TV show. Let me see. I'm just wondering if I am going in the right direction. Let me see. I found it, everyone. Here it is. So this is village number 65. And I have named it Thunderbird's Village. I named it that because Thunderbirds was first aired on the 30th of September 1965. So, yeah, and it's still my favourite show. All the time. Along with TSC, of course. Not gonna lie. And the Austinian-based version of The Real Strange and Scary Things. 3-way tie, everyone. So, that was the hut. Yeah, there's the hut. I don't know why I said there was the hut. It's not destroyed. I hope not, anyway. And, just got a few houses here. Not too much. But you know what? It's enough to call it a village. Now let's follow the posts here. And see where they take us. Where do you go next? This way. You take me on a spin course, mate. What's this? Tokyo Drift. Well, where are you taking me? I don't know where you're taking me. Where are you leading me to? Oh, I was gonna say. Oh my goodness. Hey, we made it back to Geister's Point again. Good news, good news. Now, what would happen if we head straight along this way? Because there's still some more villages that I gotta show you. There it is. There it is. There you are. So this is village number 73. And I have titled it, if I can find the sign, down there, Cave Village. Because, look what's right there. If you said a cave, you'd be correct. So, yeah, the village count is now up to 76. I haven't discovered number 77 yet, but when I do, I'll let you know. hard when you can work smart, I always say. Now, here it is. Spirit Village. This is village number 66. This is the hut, and got quite some houses here. House on a stand. And where does this one take me to? Let's see. Where do you want to take me? I hope it's village number 68. Or 67. 67, that'll do. Akaletica. It's just a name. I just gave it a random name. So, that's the hut. And, got quite a good row of houses here. Alright, now what would happen if we just head straight? Because we still got to find village number 68, don't we? But I reckon if we head straight along, or let's try this way. Let's see where this takes us. It might take us back, but I'm not sure. Because I definitely want to show you village number 74. In all honesty, I think we need to find it. Oh, okay. So we have turned up into village number 70, for which you're not going to believe what I've named this village. I named it 70. So this is the hut, and got quite a few houses here. Castle-like buildings. This one should take me to... same message. Holy moly, what a canyon. Now, this is village number 69, a number people most exaggerate with. I called it the village of shame. So, there's the hut. Got a lot of castle-like buildings. Not gonna lie. Now, let's go back this way. Oh, it just went around the big circle. Funny. But let's actually go back so we can actually take you to village number 71. But if village number 68 should be along this path, which I don't know if it'll be. There should be a way of posts indicating where it is. There should be. Oh my god, a lot of bacon, a lot of bacon. Goodness, a lot of bacon, a lot of bacon. That's dinner sorted. Oh, what's this? Where do you take me to, mister? Where do you take me to, mister? Is it taking where I think it's taking me? Let's find out. I hope it does. Oh, we just walked right into Spirit Village again. It's the same one. I thought you were going to take me that way. I just had a feeling. I just had a feeling. Let's go straight back. I need to lie down on here. But boy, what flags? What flags are you? Oh goodness, I almost crashed into here. Don't let a country change who you are, people. Got the flag of Callisto. $70 again. Of course, 70 being a 10 times lucky number and all. Quite a unique character, 70. Floating dirt. Quite a lucky number. Quite an interesting character, number 70. If numbers could talk. Trust me, the desert is really big. I'm not gonna lie. Where are you taking me, mister? Oh, what did we just run into? We ran into New Dnipropetrovsk. Oh, what are the chances? It's not often that happens. I never knew we would run into that village. Huh. Now. Alright. Village number 71 I'm going to show you. Blackbird Village. But I definitely want to show you village number 69. 68 as well. And village number 74. I just have to show you those villages. So we can complete the video. So this is Blackbird Village. Since it was the 71st village, I named it that after the SR-71. Why is there a camel on top of that tower? That's the hut. Got quite a few houses. Twin castles. I'm gonna try and find village number 68, regardless of what happens. And no, I'm not gonna follow you. I'm gonna go in my own direction. Everyone, I've found it. Thank goodness. So, this is the 100-degree village. You can say that it's 100 degrees Fahrenheit. I like to think it gets to 100 degrees Celsius here. Water would be boiling away at that point. So there's the hut. We've got quite a few castle-like buildings. Let's sort out this area, shall we? There you go. Lava is just like Sudoku. And wanna know the funny thing? 3 times I have managed to solve the hardest ever Sudoku. I'm telling you, man. My IQ is very, very, very big. Thank you for telling me. Now, I want you to take me to village number 68. It's the only village we haven't visited. Yeah, I knew you were going to do that around here. Village number 68. To find that, I'm going to find that post and I'm going to head straight in the direction. Because for some reason I always keep accidentally running into that village, but now that we're trying to find it, it's hiding away. And there I was thinking, where is that village when you need it? Because I want to go to that village right now. This way points to Geister's village in Charlotte. Ah, good old Charlotte. Let me see. Now I want a post that tells me exactly where you go to find that village. It's the only one we haven't visited, and we definitely need to visit it in order to end this video. So we're coming back to Geister's village now. Finally. Thank you very much. Finally. We have landed in the right spot. Oh, thank goodness. So here it is. The final village I am gonna be showing you. This is the village of damnation. Be damned to the doubters, they always say. And that's why I named it. There's the hut. And got just a few houses here and there. House and a stand. And yeah. So that was every village that I have ever discovered. So thank you so much for watching this. This took ages just to do everything. So I'm very grateful that you have watched this video and come all the way to the end. So thank you so much. My name's Van Thursday, and oh, I almost forgot. We're at the end now, and Q just informed me the most surprising news that I've probably ever heard. So you'll probably know her. She is my girl ghost. She is currently 20 years old from her death day, and you're not going to believe it. I don't know if you're going to be surprised as well. So Q is 20 years old from her death day, and you're not going to believe this. You are never going to believe this. She's quite a young ghost, but guess what? She's having a baby. I know. 20 years old. It's quite young. But nevertheless, I'm going to be looking after her, and we'll see what happens in the future. So that's it for this video. So thank you for watching, everyone. My name's Van Thursday, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye for now.